To our Facebook knowings, I wanted to thank you all for the brilliant questions that you've sent to us. And though, of course, I can't answer all of them, I wanted you to know that I do see them all. And I'm sending you great love and the most radiant light.
This is a question from Dorly Velasco from Mexico. She says, "Dear Chris, my question is, why is the ego so much in the way that it blinds people's true intention? Is it their need to feel acknowledged and appreciated? What is your opinion on this?"
Oh, Dorley. One thing I would say is, if you look around, you'll see ego everywhere. But we don't want to stop there and just call it ego. What we want to do is pierce the heart and look deeper. What's happening, there are two octaves of it. The highest octave is that people are beginning to feel a need to have some purpose in life. They want to belong. They want to be important. Why is that happening? Because we've come to this planet as a soul group. And we're being pushed by our own higher selves to perform the purpose of our lives, which really doesn't have to do with how we look to the outside world or what we do. It has to do with the peace and the illumination that we gather through our experiences in relationship. Ego always comes up when the self is reflected through the outside world. And then it's defend the self or compare the self. And when we begin to do that, it's painful to us because there's always someone smarter, more illuminated, etc. But I would say we want to support everyone who wants to be a teacher, who wants to give something to the world, and reflect back to them the best that they have, so that they have the courage to express that. Yes, it's true that sometimes you have to sit there and listen to people talking about themselves. But while they're talking about themselves, if you were sending light to them to support their true sense of self, they would be able to let go of trying to show you that they were important, and they would just commune with you. And then you would see their souls. And so I feel it's very important to be compassionate to people who are very insecure at this time on the planet, who are being pushed to do something bigger, something different that they have no words for. We feel comfortable when we can give it a title, like the ego. But the ego is only one aspect of the emotional body. There is that other aspect of the emotional body that allows the self to merge with the cosmos, that allows us to feel ecstasy and connection. And so we want to help everyone lift up to those levels where they can feel good about themselves, no matter what they're doing in life, but because of who they are. Great love to you, dearest Dorley.
Chris, this is a question from Sylvia. She says, "Dear Chris, I am consumed by fear when I think about my body dying. I'm wondering if you have any advice on how I can release this panic that I feel."
Thank you for that question, Sylvia. Millions of people on this planet, maybe billions, feel that same panic and fear of dying and losing their body. I want to begin by saying you are not your body. You have had many, many bodies, thousands of bodies. And this one is a divine vehicle that you're using at this time. Of course, you know that this is part of the purpose of the Light Institute work, wherein we explore incarnational memories so that we recognize that we've been born and died again and again and again. What we want to do is to embrace our bodies. If you listen to your body, perhaps you will join the new wave of humans who will never die in pain or suffering. Usually when we say I have a panic of dying, it's not so much about the death. It's much more about the fear of pain, the fear of being old, the fear of disease or harm. And so you want to listen to your body, move into your body, and ask it where it holds that panic. And then release that from your body. Now, another way to do that is to ask your body where it holds that profound spiritual connection for you. Where is the center of your soul in your body? And bring your consciousness into that place. Prick open the encapsulation and feel that eternal connection to your divine self that allows you to wield a body in this incarnation of the soul, so that you can begin to realize that one side is clearing away our fears and another side is building up the opposite of that fear. Where are you holding your life force energy? Where are you holding a communion with your body that allows you to feel that your body's not going to ever do anything to cause you harm? We have a collective thought form that says our body is doing it to us. We have to be careful. We might have a heart attack, we might get diabetes, or we might inherit something. The body is never choosing that. It's always choosing eternal health. So the more that we clear out the thought forms and the conclusions and the debris of fear and panic, the more your body can show you how powerful it is, how healthy it is. And so just switch your attention to the fun of life. I'd recommend spinning around. When we spin around, always to the right, when you spin around, you cannot hold on to your fear. You will expand. You will be in your body. And it allows that playful child energy to come back to you again. And so treat it in that way, and the panic will dissolve without even thinking about it, Sylvia. Great love.
This is a question from Diane C. Franzen. And she says, Dear Chris, I am in my mid-60s and have not yet found my passion or purpose. How can I make the most of my later years?
Diane, don't say later years. These years are the best years. And what I would say to you is possibly you've been looking for your purpose or your passion from outside you. What can you do that makes you important or seem successful or have others recognize you? Maybe it's time, Diane, to look inside and actually discover who you are again. For example, do you know what you love to do? Do you like to garden? Do you like to do creative things? Do you like to speak? Do you like to, whatever you like to do, begin with those things. And what I can tell you for sure is that anything you love doing triggers in you a vibration of joy, a vibration that's absolutely spiritual. When you allow that vibration to move from you into the world, you are completing your purpose. And passion will follow. So I would let go of the words, I have to be passionate about it. And just begin with, what do I like? What pleases me? What challenges me? In what ways do I want to grow at this moment? What do I want to learn? Because life is always about more information, more love, more life, more beauty. And so turn inwards, Diane, and begin to feel and discover yourself anew. And the passion will come. Great love.